Alright, next turn should be 0900 now. I feel a little bit sorry for Damon. Because yeah, his first division commander is really unexperienced. Yeah,
well, that's part of the game, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. But he had the same, sort of the same experience in the Brandy Station game we had 2 weeks ago, where he was like cut off by the Hazel River from the rest of the army, and Sam just took command of his cavalry and charged into the enemy and got captured by the enemy. And yeah, sent his brigades to cross the river by a ford that was the other division was supposed to cross there, and the whole traffic jam was going on through the whole game. I believe he didn't even manage to bring his whole corps. One brigade was still engaged on the northern bank at the end of the game. Okay, we are still at Cemetery Hill. Why is that?
I will actually take a quick break and watch Tagesschau.
Okay, sure. What is good to see, though, that we managed to break the whole elite Confederate unit there. Huh. Well done, boys, well done. And the breaking units of... That's awesome, that's awesome.
Well, then something good happened. I'm
Yeah.
not quite gone yet.
Check out the screenshot. The elite 1st Brigade managed to break the whole elite Confederate brigade there charging the hill.
But I thought the 1st Brigade would be bad quality.
No, 1st Brigade is the elite.
Ah, okay, good. So I'm AFK now for a while.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so these guys are holding their ground, and these guys have been pushed back. They are sort of trying to consolidate. These guys broken. These guys already reformed. These guys took casualties though and are still routing. I'm not sure if the commander will take the time to try and rally them. Otherwise they just run off map. And cavalry command is up here. I don't get why, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is. And these guys pulled back a little bit. But they also seem to do fairly well. That's good. That's good to see. Better than we expected or feared. What is this foreign word and how do you watch it? But we can't see what 2nd Division is doing. 6th Corps, 2nd Division. Let me repeat the orders once again, so maybe next turn we will be moving over to ranking. But that's awesome to see. I mean, he had ordered this first brigade over to this flank, which would be even more exposed and threatened by the British. And we arrived right in time to tell him, boy, just get them back, catch the enemy advancing here, catch this or relieve this breaking brigade. And they did. They got a bit disordered themselves, like one unit even took a hit here. And those guys are sort of disordered, but they managed to break a whole lead brigade. That's awesome. That is awesome. So they are still engaged here and here. And we have enemies lined up there and lined up there in a second line. So although they managed to break them, they might even try to push and try to rout the elite brigade and then pull back, continue to pull back, which seems they have not started to pull these guys back. We'll see. But we really need to know what's going on over here. Really much. So these guys are probably around there. 3 minutes remaining for 0900 turn. In the Grand Gettysburg 2021 battle hosted by the International Kriegsspiel Society. You can visit the society at kriegspiel.org, where you find a Discord link to the community server. I have no clue why this division was not able to close this gap, to plug the hole in the line. I cannot imagine what's going on. And there's Darkwalker triggering all the commands again. Thank you. Actually, let me see. Can't I make you a special member? Don't want to block you. No. I want to. It's all over the place here. How do I do this? Members, roles, probably. And now, where is the Darkwalker? There are a few. Darkwalker, TD, should be you. Sir, you are now a very important person on this channel. The last slot I had to give away, actually. You have been promoted, sir. Very impotent, yeah. What a chaos, anyway. And turn is over. Should be umpire turn now. And the turnbot is traveling through the umpire channels and sending out the alarm. Turn is over. I mean, if 6 Corps manages to fall back, depending on the status of 2nd Corps, which I believe pushed in this direction, probably. Otherwise, there would not have been the gap in the line. We can then bring up 5th Corps, which is deployed, throw those guys into the gap, and like retake Cemetery Hill with 5th Corps. Give 6th Corps time to reform, reorganize, rally the men. And then either shift over to support 2nd Corps, or here, but also from the south, Banners Hill is not really the ground you want to attack. Going down the valley here, the Creek Valley, and then up the slopes, never a good idea. And we don't have artillery at Cobbs Hill, as obviously the artillery was not able to climb the steep slopes, which is fair enough. It's also really wooded, so would have been tough to bring the guns up anyway. Umpire time delayed. Okay, but it's starting now. And I see quite a few folks chiming in on the server, which is great to see. Cool. And I also see Lord Koralle in the chat. Hello, good evening. And Coolster Fratz, good evening to you. Groovy Bear is still there. Stromschlag as well. Don't know about Dirty Geary and Gillet and Sayar. If you're actually are viewers and not bots, say hello. Let's have a little chat. Do I need to send any other dispatch right now? I hope I'll be moving over to 2nd and 5th Corps this turn, finally. Otherwise, 6th Corps is informed. 2nd Cavalry Division in the east is informed about the situation, ordered to deliver a relieving attack on Cemetery Hill, possibly. And try to bring a courier through, if possible, like through the woods or I don't know, to inform 1st and 3rd Corps about our situation and to order them to attack this position and maybe a relief attack in this direction. Although I suppose there will already be Confederates positioned along the Rock Creek. And that's also a very, very bad spot to attack because of Blockers Knoll here, which is an awesome position to place artillery. Covering this whole area here. Tough. Tough one. We need to get some information about this situation and these positions. So we are now online for about 6 hours already. I started 1 hour early, but we are of course behind schedule. So it's 0900 game time. Next turn will be in about 8 minutes or so will be 9:20. That's that's like 3 hours game time, so 3 hours game time played in about 5 hours or 4.5. Yeah, that's the issue because we hadn't enough assistant umpires, and Alex, as one of the master umpires, came late because of electricity issues. They're having storms and hurricanes over there in the US again. I really can't imagine what sort of attack Second Corps delivered here. But it is how it is. So we'll be curious to see whether the umpires will run the game for 8 hours real lifetime, or if they stick to the 8 hours in-game time plan. As I said, we're about 1.5 hours behind schedule. That's like 5 turns, 4 to 5 turns. I'll have to grab another Club Mate then to stay awake. Or just drop out and do a power nap real quick. The cry of freedom. La, 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 la. But regarding your point, Darkwalker, regarding the British, I mean, this order of battle isn't historical at all. So, I mean, all the brigades have been equalized. Each division has like 3 plain brigades, one of each quality type and stuff. So each division is identical. And that's also not taking into account how many men are in the regiments and brigades, or were there historically at the battle. But that's also not the point of this game or Kriegsspiel in general. It's not about recreating accurate depictions of the battle, but providing a frame to challenge players with critical tactical decision making and communications and coordinating efforts and all that stuff. And that's the beauty of Kriegsspiel. As I said earlier, our normal open Saturday games run for about 4 to 5 hours, I'd say. Sometimes 6 hours, but rarely. If that's too much, you can of course play by email or Discord message or whatever, like a turn every few days, and you just write your orders to the umpire. That's possible, of course, if you cannot commit like 5 hours on a Saturday evening. So this breaking unit should rally next turn. Or this turn, actually. Or is it how many levels per turn? I'm not sure about that. And I will also be curious to see if this unit gets rallied as the commander is so close by. I have no clue where these units have moved. I can't see the artillery any longer there.
Back.
Welcome back.
Anything happen in the meantime?
Not really.
Then probably everybody was off watching Tagesschau.
Probably. But the player turn should trigger any second now. Yeah, still seems to be the case that we could have needed a few more, at least, assistant umpires. I mean, there's also probably a lot going on right now on the map to take care of. All the combats to run through and so on. Also been wondering how long their messages coming in. The heavy brigade, oh, okay. So they have heavy cavalry then. From the Brown Farm. Where is the Brown Farm? There on Tannytown Road. Okay, but 2nd Division should be deployed now. 5th Corps heavily engaged. Supporting left flank of 2nd Corps, unable to disengage. Man currently performing admirably. Okay. Also, be advised, British cavalry on the move to Cemetery Ridge here. Cavalry is starting the attack down from Cobb's Hill, that's good. I have artillery and 1st Brigade protecting the fort. Okay. Where is the 1st Brigade? 3rd Brigade, 1st Brigade, and artillery. So Capsule is really vulnerable right now. And 6th Corps has begun the withdrawal to the McAllister line. 2nd Brigade has fought as hard as a unit since the 300 Spartans. Trains, artillery, and so on the march. Okay.
Maybe we should advise 6th Corps on staying well true to the flank of 2nd Corps as well. Not that the same thing happens again just with 2nd Corps, so they can independently have a look at their flanks.
So that like 2nd Division connects between 2nd Corps and...
Well, they don't have to connect, but just that they are mindful that they're not creating the same problem by just pulling back to McAllister without regard to 2nd Corps flags.
Do you want to send it out?
Sure.
So, I'm not sure if we have been moved. We have no screenshot yet. Okay. Oops. There he goes. Welcome back.
Mistake.
Okay, I ordered the other 2 army supply trains to take position behind Power Seldom. Yeah, should be fine. So 5th Corps is already heavily engaged. Where the hell are they?
I'm just irritated that we didn't see anything from Cemetery Ridge.
Yeah, of course, if you were standing there in the real world, you would easily could view all this area here. I mean, Seminary Ridge maybe
exactly
blocks the line of sight, but everything else is flat ground.
Will there be any kind of debriefing?
Yes,
from
absolutely.
the umpire's perspective, also from a tactical standpoint?
So normally first the master umpires will give their impression of how the battle went and where the crucial moments were and such, and then like both army commanders will give their point of view and thoughts on the battle, and then yeah, normally it runs through all the players, but I'm not sure as we have so many today. But I suppose there will also be additional like post-battle discussion in the Union channels. Something must be going on. For some reason they have still not triggered the next turn.
On the phone quick.
Yep. So, Chad, what's your impression of the battle so far? At least from what we can see, or know. Not totally aware what's going on there with 2nd and 5th Corps, but well.
Hello, Generals.
Welcome back.
How are you doing? How is everything going, General?
Quite chaotic.
Oh, excellent. We love chaotic. That's lots of drama.
Yeah, right.
What's the situation as you see it, sir?
No, the situation at Cemetery Hill is precarious, although the 1st Brigade of 1st Division managed to break an elite Confederate brigade there. But 6th Corps is now falling back to our defensive line, which we call the McAllister line.
Okay, where is McAllister line?
Where's the McAllister line, yeah?
It's like centered with the right flank on McAllister's Hill, McAllister Ford.
That's where, alright, okay, I see it.
And running from there to the west along Powers Hill and the Schoolhouse Road and so on.
Has this defensive line been approved by the Senate and President Lincoln? No one say, I am the Senate. Anyway.
Now you had a bit of a scare there with the British, it seemed like.
Yeah, and I cannot imagine what 2nd Corps is doing there and why this gap in the line has not been plugged earlier. I have no clue. I have received word from 5th Corps that they are also now heavily engaged on the left flank of 2nd Corps. We initially wanted them to come up in the center and relieve Cemetery Hill, but well, that didn't work out quite as expected.
You think his blood? He's got blood in his mouth, and he's hyper focused on a target right now.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to disengage in such a situation. Only thing I'm worried about is 2nd Corps command. Why he pushed to the northwest and created this gap in the line. But anyway, we will be moving over and try to find out. In the meantime, we've pushed some cavalry to the east, to Wolf's Hill, to surveil what's going on at Hanover Road, and if those Confederate forces wanted to push south and outflank us, to slow them down. And we know that 1st and 3rd Corps are engaged there in the northeast, but...
Oh, have you received communication from 1st?
Yeah, one dispatch came through from 1st Corps. But
what was the information that you heard?
That they were marching in on the Hunterstown Road, and that the 3rd Corps was marching in on Harrisburg Road.
Yep.
And then I heard from my cavalry division at Cowps Hill that they seemed to be engaged there with the enemies on Banners Hill. But I have no further information of whether 3rd Corps managed to cross Rock Creek or is engaged there at Blockers and all or whatever. No idea.
The communications are still spotty for you.
Yes. I mean, it's a bit risky now to send a courier across Hanover Road there.
Have you given general directions to your left wing? Have you told them to keep the engagement with the British, or are you telling them to withdraw or pull back or shift over?
So the initial idea was to pull them over to the center, but as I said, as it seems, they are right now heavily engaged, and 5th Corps commander assured me that they are making progress there, so I believe we'll continue pushing north and trying to relieve some pressure from 6th Corps that way.
Brilliant. Okay, so it sounds like you've got a primary defense. If that fails, then you've got a secondary line getting set up to hold the line.
Yes.
And do you feel panicked? Do you feel out of touch? Are you feeling fairly secure and confident?
Yeah.
Give us numbers, okay? 1 through 10. Is it a 7.3?
No, overall I think we are doing well, and there are some points where I'm like wondering why and what is happening, but overall I'm pretty confident that we will manage to hold the Confederates off from pushing south.
Oh, one more question. The siege train. Do you know where the siege train is yet?
No, still not spotted that one.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you answering my questions.
Sure, every time.
All right, excellent.
Should we go speak to the British and see how they're doing?
Yeah, why not? That's probably a good idea. We haven't talked to them.
Let's see, that's Rec Voice. Is it one?
Oh, they've all broken up.
Oh, yes.
Is the grog run out? Or has the grog run out at long last?
It's a tea break time, of course.
Then we should probably talk to 1st Division.
Sure.
Yeah.
And there do the announcers go. Although it'll be some hours, I'll be pretty hyped to watch the stream, the Empire stream, on the International Kriegsspiel Society YouTube channel afterwards, after the battle, to get like the whole picture of what was going on the whole time and why things happened. Player time 920 finally has arrived. So have we been moved? That's the question. Do, 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 do. 920, 920. So I'm waiting for the screenshot from Alex to update me on my position or headquarter position. Oof. We are in communications with all of 2nd Corps. Okay. So let me update the map first. It's crowded. It's like really crowded. There are British horse guns being charged. The Irish brigade, which I thought was over there, is positioned here and fighting. There's one artillery, might be this one, I have no idea. Those guys are down here. There are more guns, I suppose air guns positioned here. Whoops. Which brigade is that? It's not the regular brigade, is it?
Back again.
It's this brigade. Oh, they are even further south. They are there. We are now in communications with Second Corps. We can move down there in a second. I'm just updating the map. I can't barely hear you. Oh, that's... I'm mistaken. There's a Swiss brigade being engaged there. These guys. The famous Swiss brigade.
What does the blue counter say on the counter opposed to the Swiss brigade? I can't read that.
That's surrendered. They managed to capture a intact, as it seems, British elite regiment. Yeah, I don't really bother lining up all these pieces now. These units are down here, and that's...
Let's rather talk to Corps Commander and see what they have to tell us. I think that's more insightful.
Exactly. So let's switch to their channel. Second Corps. Attention.
Hello.
Hello.
There we are.
What's going on?
We just routed the Brits. We smashed them. Smashed them.
Yeah.
Well done.
Just got the screenshot and realized you even managed to capture a whole elite regiment there.
It was amazing.
Good work.
Question, sir. Where are there units to the north of our position? Because we are presenting our flanks to that, in that direction.
To your immediate north, the only ones you can see are the friendly ones that are deployed on those hills.
All right.
So, Mr. Jan, what are we gonna do?
I'd say keep pushing now.
We're currently heading up the Emmitsburg Road. You want us to change direction, or is this good?
Keep supporting the attack of 5th Corps and tell them to press onwards north.
I think the Brits are routed. Wait, so is 5th Corps no longer going to become a reserve corps? They're going to keep pushing on the left flank?
They are heavily engaged. There is no point in putting them back now.
Okay. Alright. So, and then our 1st Division is going to move up the Emmitsburg Road. That's fine, yes?
That's okay, yes, to close the gap. Be aware though that 6th Corps, due to the fact that they've been hit hard, are in the process of falling back.
Well, what's happening up there? We have no idea what's happening up there.
We've been at Cemetery Hill. One of their brigades got shattered, and then they managed to throw in the elite brigade, which broke a whole elite Confederate brigade in return, but the enemy has more troops there available, and yeah, right now they are falling back. The 2nd Division, which was coming up Tennytown Road, has been hit while in march column from or by a British cavalry in the flank. So,
oh no.
Yeah. They lost a brigade to those guys.
Oh.
I guess they managed to rally them, but yeah, that was unfortunate. Now the cavalry should be on your right flank there, right?
Allied or hostile?
Allied.
Okay.
At least 2 brigades.
Okay. That's good.
Question, sir. Should I move the 1st Division of 2nd Corps to Cemetery Hill to relieve 6th Corps' position?
They're in the process of withdrawing anyway
Yeah.
from Cemetery Ridge at the moment.
If you can, with your right flank, sort of protect their retreat, that's fine, but don't push to Cemetery Hill.
Wait, so what's the line we're falling back to?
6th Corps is falling back to the McAllister line.
Okay. So do we want 5th Corps, so that once they've pushed the Brits back, to just go around to like towards Gettysburg and then hit them from the side?
Yes, because maybe with that way we can manage to get hold of the siege train. We've still not spotted it, but yeah.
Right. Alright, so we're coming to reinforce 6th Corps and 5th Corps. Once we've dealt with the Brits, then 5th Corps will go around.
Yes.
Alright.
You're like the connections, so to say, between 5th Corps and 6th Corps.
Do you want me to go over to 5th Corps CO and tell them in person, or are you going to go do that?
Would be great, yeah, would be great.
Alright, I'll do that then.
Okay.
So, yeah, Emmitsburg Road, one guy, our other guy will help deal with the British. Yeah. That's great. So, the entire Confederate Army is northeast of Gettysburg, essentially, or the south and east of Gettysburg.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not aware if they have pushed further troops to the east on Hanover Road. That they even deployed there, maybe due to the fact that they aim for Baltimore with the siege guns. I don't know. It sort of seems the case that the British were like, yeah, just to catch our attention. And but I don't know.
Have you spotted 1st or 3rd Corps yet?
Yes, 1st Corps arrived on the Hunterstown Road, and 3rd Corps on the Harrisburg Road. And at least 1st Corps is engaged with the troops there on Hanover Road, Bennett Hill. I have no clue what's going on with 3rd Corps, if they are engaged along the Rock Creek or if they managed to cross it or whatnot.
You can't cross it.
Yeah, no clue. But with the troops at Hanover Road, there's really no point in getting a courier through.
That makes sense.
Well, I will move myself then.
Okay, and I think we will then relocate the headquarters back to the Fry Farm. Or what do you think, Arian? Should we stay here or move back to Fry Farm?
I think if the plan is to keep pushing here, we might want to stay for a bit further and see how things develop.
Okay, sure.
Well, I, for one, am pulling back my units to replenish.
That is fair. I'm going to set up my line facing north.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to 5th Corps just to tell them what's happening so far.
Great. Oh, and you also managed to capture the guns there. That's nice.
It's great.
Yes, yes we did.
It was a fantastic charge.
I believe we destroyed another one too. I think.
Yeah.
Once
just turn them around, you know.
Yeah.
We didn't lose a single elite unit at all. Didn't take a single hit there, which is fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah, the Swiss performed very well.
Yeah. The legendary Swiss Brigade. Alright. Reports coming in.
Wait, so yeah, do you know what, if unless you're really busy typing now, do you know what happened with us like teleporting across the map to a new start place? Was that intentional?
No, initially they told us that we are seeing clouds of dust on the Baltimore Pike. So we assumed you were marching in there because Marshall said he wanted everybody to just enter the map at the first turn so that nobody has to sit off map for hours.
Thank you, Marshall.
Yeah. Why you were then teleported over to Emmitsburg Road, I have no idea.
Who was actually on that road that you said that's close from?
I don't think anyone was on that road.
Nobody. An empty road.
Tornado.
It was the tornado.
The one that carried us over kicked up some dust over there.
The question has been solved finally.
So nothing dramatic in the new dispatches.
No, not really.
No, nothing really new.
Thing.
Nothing.
Jana would prepare a dispatch for 6th Corps, informing them that 5th and 2nd Corps is performing good attack.
Yep. Please do that. What's the ammo status of your guns?
Probably out.
I think they're still pretty fresh.
First, second division needs more canister rounds.
Yeah, we fired all of our canister.
Okay, but you have your core train close by, right?
Some,
I
Yes.
don't know where it is.
we haven't seen it in hours because of the traffic jam.
Okay, so on my
it's coming up.
screenshot
It's coming up.
Yeah, it's close by.
First Division's artillery has not been fired. The barrels are cold and they are ready and waiting.
Okay.
Well, they're at the back of the column for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why, because for some reason, I recall that I had them behind the first and in front of the Irish.
Yeah, I remember that.
Don't know what's up with that. I'm not going to argue the decision. I'm just going to roll with the punches and do what I can.
So are you streaming this, Jan?
Yes, we are live.
I'm coming to watch this.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch the Umpire stream.
Yeah, and the presenter stream as well.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. Do the presenters have access to the tabletop servers as observers?
Yes, they should.
I think they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. I think I see them on the... Oh, I'm blanking. I think I see them on the tabletop simulator.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Speaking of those men, where are they? They're probably talking to the Confederates.
Traitors.
They're supposed to be non-biased, so...
Traitors.
Down the street from the land of traitors, rattlesnakes and alligators.
Right away, come away. Right away, come away.
Workers,
King and men are chattel, Union boys will win. The battle's right away, come away. Come right away, come away. Away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that May must find his Uncle Sam away.
Beautiful, guys. Beautiful.
We're out of sync. I can know.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect, man.
I did taunt the Brits with an iteration of the Black and Tans. Except it's the red and tan sense, of course.
It's an absolute tragedy the Irish Brigade didn't get to fight the British. I'm actually so sad.
I know. I was hoping for that too. If only I had led the column!
Well, you were supposed to, but we got teleported.
I know!
That teleportation thing was so confusing. The thickest column in the universe. Like,
pardon my language, but that teleportation really fucked us up.
It all turned out well in the end.
Yeah, it all turned out well in the end, but... Still, I would have liked to fight my natural enemy.
Look, man, we had to keep the game alive. If we set you off on the Brits, there'd be no more Brits left. We have to make sure that they still have something to do.
There would be no more British, or Irish for that matter. They just cancel each other out and all die in the fields.
Wait, so 6th Corps is getting pushed back heavily, or is it an ordered withdrawal?
Yes.
So they were ordered back, alright.
No, I mean, is it orderly?
I guess it's something in the middle.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, besides the brigade that got hit by the cavalry, 2nd Division should be in a good shape to cover the retreat. So, a report from the cavalry, what does it say? Can you see 1st Cavalry Division?
That's the one that was on the left, right?
Yeah, that's the one that was on the left and should now be like on the right flank of the Irish Brigade somewhere.
What flag? Yeah, they're right of us. Yeah, southeast of us.
Oh yeah, we can see it down there.
Huh.
Can?
We can see the commander.
Oh yes, I can see the commander.
On J Hammerback, he's the square to the left of J Hammerback, the line.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 squares down, just above George Whitekurt. That's where the officer is.
Okay.
Honestly, for them to support 6th Corps might be a smart idea so that... Because I probably can't get up there to really help them. I can only support their flank.
No. I sent them a dispatch. What's game time? 9:20?
It should be 9:20, about 9:40, almost.
Yep.
The next turn's 9:40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I'll just leave you for a bit. Just give them British hell.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We'll turn their world upside down.
God damn. Listen to the Monroe Doctrine, force.
Yeah. I should finish my sentence with again.
How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yes, yes.
Would the US be screwed, like ignoring all the realities, if UK randomly joined the war? Or would it still be possible for US to win the Civil War?
If the British formally declared war, which they probably would have, it would have been... They would have first needed to gotten through the blockade, the American blockade.
Yeah, but like, it's the Royal Navy, isn't it? Like,
True.
Is the US Navy that big at this point? I don't know. I'm asking.
The British Navy, the American Navy, was mostly wooden warships at this point, with a few ironclads. I would be truly surprised if the British didn't make an attempt to land troops. But I don't know if they would... I think they're probably would be able to. Oh, here we go. Player time.
What? Oh no, Burger's not here. God damn it.
Boy.
Yes. Ah shit, wait, that means I have to move. Alright. I will go.
Where do you have to go?
Well, new update, you now are pretty much all split up.
Oh, well.
Hello? Hello?
Well,
Oh, hello.
well,
Sorry, I was
first
muted.
division are now all in different areas.
Okay.
Have they surrendered already?
They pulled back. There's a new screenshot.
Okay. Ah, the Irish are also engaged now. The other units are reforming. This artillery seems to be moving up. Okay, so this unit put back. This one is reorganizing here together with... A bit confused on the units with... Where is this? No, that's actually not true. It is this one. The elite unit and these guys. Seems like the brigades are all over the place. And these guys? No, that's wrong. These units came out. There is a whole brigade routed. These guys actually. Where's this brigade and why is there a... Fight brigade? Looks like these guys over here. Somewhat like that. Where did Nick go?
No idea.
And then we have British cavalry all along here. I'll just quickly repeat the orders in case the train hasn't arrived. We should probably shift some of those guns over to the right. Because the British cavalry isn't much of an issue there. But the forces coming down Cemetery Hill will be.